I'm Leah and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top beauty products from 2020. So I already shared with you my top hair products from 2020. I'll leave the link for that video down in the description box for you. But I wanted to also share my skincare and my makeup products from 2020. So when it came to beauty, I spent a bit more time focusing on skincare. So I haven't counted, but I'm assuming that more of these products are actually skincare products than they are makeup, or it could just be a very even mix between the two. You'd think I'd know, but actually I just went through my makeup table and my bathroom and I just threw stuff in a bag that I've got sitting over here by me and was like, this product I used a lot. And so I didn't count nothing. I don't know. So I'm going to be just as surprised as you when we find out what the total number is and what the split is. All right, digging in here, what is the first product? It's actually a makeup product. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder Foundation. As you can see, it's pretty used because the name is like almost gone. But this is in the shade 365 Nutmeg. Basically, I use this to kind of like set my makeup. I might use it on like a light day when I would just be having like internal meetings at work and not be meeting with clients. And I knew it would just be like, oh, just my, close team members. And I didn't feel like I need to look fabulous for anybody. But I do wear this over my foundation as well. And it's good if you have oily skin like me. All right, next. Oh, funny, I pulled these two up together. These are face masks that I use. They're from the brand Formula 10.0.6. It's a weird name, yes, I know. But this mask is the Deep Down Detox Ultra Cleansing Mud Mask. And it is a super cleansing detox mask that's supposed to help cleanse impurities from your skin and help provide a clearer, brighter complexion. And then this one is the Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask. This also helps to eliminate impurities from your skin, but it also helps with clogged pores. I use these quite often during 2020, would do a mud mask at least once a week, sometimes it'd be twice a week. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay, I pulled out the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. This is a newer foundation, not just for me, but to the whole world, where it was released by Too Faced last year. And I tried it out and I really liked it. It is supposed to be really good for oily skin, which I can say that it is because I've worn it several times. In fact, I wore it to a funeral in North Carolina in the middle of the summer, and I had a mask on like for several hours and my makeup still looked good after I took off the mask. Now, this does say that it's supposed to be transfer resistant. I've seen mixed reviews about it, and I have to say for me, it is not transfer resistant. There still was a bit of transfer, but not as much as I typically will have with the drugstore foundation that I wear. It's like less transfer resistant versus just not transfer resistant. Just not transfer resistant. I think that's the right way of saying it. This foundation, I think it retails for about $40, close to it. It might be $1 or $2 less. So this isn't like my go-to foundation right now because I'm doing a lot of stuff from home and doing a lot of video calls for work. So I don't need like the best foundation. I just need something that's good. So this will probably be used even more once I do go back to the office with my job. But for now, it's just a really good foundation to wear for special occasions, to wear and when I really want that really good polished look on my face. All right, next up, we'll stay in makeup. I have here a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette, and I'm actually gonna pull out another one so I can talk about them together because I have two that I've been using and that I like. As you can see, I've used this one a little bit more because I've had it longer, but I discovered Wet n Wild last year, and basically their eyeshadows, I was looking for a new eyeshadow palette. I had used like Maybelline in the past and Black Radiance, and I was just looking for something a little different, particularly because the Black Radiance palette I used was like discontinued. So I needed something that was what I was kind of looking for. I like pinks and purples and some browns for my eyeshadows. Those are my preferences. And these fit the bill. So this one is called Rosé in the Air, but then you've got the Wet n Wild VIP Purple one. So I really like these. Like on the end, they have transition shades, which are your bigger pans or sections within the palette. And so I really like that And as you can see, I like my brown transition shade more. And then you can just play around because there's a lot of mattes and there's shimmers in these. And so I think they're just really cool and they look good on darker skin, particularly those palettes. I can't speak for the rest of Wet n Wild, but those, I wore a lot of eye makeup. Even if I didn't wear foundation, I was wearing eye makeup. So I really was digging into those a lot this past year. Okay, we're sticking with makeup. So I've got here the other foundation that I used a lot in 2020, which was the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is about $6 or so, at least in the stores that I shop in. And I use the shade Deep Golden. Oh, I realized I didn't tell you what shade I use in this Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's Tiramisu. But I like this foundation. It doesn't wear as well as the Too Faced does, which makes total sense. It's a lot cheaper. It does get me through the day. It looks good on video. So, you know, I will wear it as kind of like my everyday, but I think once I go back to the office, I'm going to be using the more expensive one. And this will be like, let's just go out for a quick little couple of hours kind of thing. Okay, I've got a new skincare product. At least it was for me last year. It is a gel cream or a moisturizer, whatever you want to call it. It calls itself a gel cream, but it is from this brand called Earth to Skin, and it is called the Super Fruits Citrus Day Gel Cream. Now, I discovered this because I was looking for a new moisturizer to wear at night. I don't like to spend a lot of money on my nighttime moisturizer, but I want something that's good. I want something that's going to be moisturizing and hydrating. I don't need something that has SPF because I'm just going to be lying in bed. So I looked long and hard online for something, and I found this Earth to Skin brand that's sold exclusively at Walmart, and they have a lot of different options in terms of the different lines and the different types of benefits that each line brings. And so this one, it doesn't even say on here, but basically this is supposed to be skin brightening and hydrating as well because it's got hyaluronic acid in it. And I use it on my skin at night as my moisturizer, and then during the winter, what I've done to add some extra moisture to my skin, because particularly around my mouth, I tend to dry out when the weather gets colder. I've been putting this on underneath my other moisturizer, which has SPF in it because it's my daytime moisturizer. And I haven't been greasy during the day. I don't oil up a whole lot when I do that. So I've been double moisturizing, and it's been working, and I really like this. It's nice. It's smooth, it's cool. As you can see, it's kind of thick. And this is about, I think, a little under $9. I think it's like $8.94. Don't quote me, but I think that's what it is. And it's 4 ounces, which is a decent amount of product. All right, so we've got another skincare product. This one is the Noxzema Classic Clean Deep Cleansing Cream. So when it comes to using this, I typically use it at night, on nights when I've worn makeup, because I'm really trying to make sure I get all of the makeup off of my face, out of my pores, so that I go to bed with a really clean face and I don't start to irritate my skin at night and end up with some breakouts. And so I really like Noxzema because it really does that deep cleansing that I need without irritating my skin. Plus, it doesn't cost a lot of money. I can usually get a coupon for it and get some money off, so it's even cheaper. I will say that when I do my skincare routine at night, I do use a makeup wipe, which I realize I didn't bring any of those here. But when it comes to makeup wipes, I just tend to use whatever store brand is available at that time. I use Target, I use Walmart. So I'm not really picky about those. That's one of the reasons I didn't bring it here. But I use a makeup wipe to get the initial makeup off my face. And then I double cleanse with this to make sure my face gets really, really clean. So next is another beauty product. It is from Tarte. It is the Shape Tape Concealer. I use the shade 535 Deep Sand. Essentially, I wear it like under my eyes for some brightening. I might put it in some other places to brighten up my makeup look. I also use it as a primer for my eyeshadow. So that's basically what I used it most for, because there were very few days where I felt like, let's put on, you know, more makeup than just some foundation and some powder. All right, this is the other moisturizer that I use. This is my daytime one. It is from Neutrogena. It is the Hydro Boost City Shield. It's got SPF 25 in it. Technically, if you look this up, it's not said to be a moisturizer. It's said to be an SPF, but it's got moisturizing capabilities. And it's got hyaluronic acid in it, and it's really moisturizing for someone like me who's got oily skin. And so I would wear it throughout the day, pretty much like every day. Unless I knew for certain I wasn't getting out of bed and I wasn't going anywhere, then I would just use my nighttime moisturizer if I washed my face. Okay, we've got another skincare product. This is also from Formula 10.0.6. I started using this probably the second half of 2020. I needed a new facial scrub, and I wanted something that was going to be a little softer and not as grating as the St. Ives apricot scrub can be. It did great for my face for several years. I've talked about it on my blog several years ago about how it was my favorite scrub, but I decided I needed something different. So I decided to try this from this Formula 10.0.6 brand, and it's called It's the Buzz. It's their skin smoothing facial polish. It kind of intrigued me because it's got green coffee and hemp in it, and it's supposed to be an energizing face polish that's got natural exfoliants, and it's supposed to help smooth and soothe, moisturize, and balance your skin. So I use this once a week. It's not grating on the skin. It's a nice little polish. It's got some granulars in it that you can feel once you start moving it around. I like it. And I think I'm going to continue using it even once this tube is done. I think I'm going to buy it again. All right, we've got here the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. I use the shade Glam Black. I typically like dark brown or light black shades. So I was using this pretty much every single day. Even if I didn't do eyeshadow, I would do mascara. Like, this is the bare minimum of what I will do when it comes to makeup. This is the bare minimum. I at least have to have mascara on, even if I have nothing else on. So this skincare product is from the brand The Ordinary. It is the Niacinamide 10% plus Zinc 1%. And this is just supposed to be good for skin because it's got, it helps with blemishes. Where I started using this and I started noticing that dark spots from pimples were fading a lot quicker than they normally do. If I did have a pimple show up, I'd put this on it and it would like stop the pimple from growing, because my pimples would tend to grow, and this would stop it from growing, and then it would start to shrink a lot sooner than I would see just when I was using any like over-the-counter kind of acne cream or something. So I really like this. It also helps a little bit with controlling oil production on your skin. So I use this pretty much only during the day now. I started off using it day and night, but I use it now just during the day, and I have noticed a big difference in terms of just how my skin would look when I would use this. All right, how much more I have here? I have two more products in here, okay? This one is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. When I would wear foundation, I would spray this on because I wanted my makeup to last as long as it possibly could. And then the last product here is skincare again. It is from the brand Cetaphil. It is the Gentle Skin Cleanser. I bought this actually in a little trial size bottle when I traveled to go see some family last year, and I liked it. I thought it really did a good job of cleansing my skin without irritating it at all. It's very gentle. All right, so those are my most used beauty products from 2020. Let's see how many were skincare versus makeup. So skincare has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Makeup has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products. So it was kind of almost an even split. Anyway, those are the products that I used. If you have any questions about them, please leave them in the comments down below. And also please share the products that you used in 2020 in your beauty routines, whether it was your makeup or your skincare or both. I'd love to hear about it. So share all that in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.